Good morning all. Paul from CamelbackTrading.org coming to you this Friday morning, June 6th. We're looking at Window Trader's market profile of the ES and NQ. So a couple of things to keep in mind, okay? Let's start off with we're in a 3-day balance. We mentioned a couple of days ago, I wouldn't mind. Remember when we were going up Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday? I said I wouldn't mind coming back into balance, shake out some of the week longs, and then if you're bulls, come out of it potentially stronger. Right? The monthly's still in balance in ES. So if we were to go and make a new high today, again, you could be up on all three time frames, right? In ES, the monthly and the daily balance, the weekly is up. And Q is up on the monthly and weekly balance on the daily. Well, all 3-day balances. Righty's in balance on all three time frames. So with all the emotional trading, the nonsense, the funny thing is, look where we're trading right now. Right? So here's a question. This is why I say news and things like that are meaningless. Here's the overnight high from yesterday. That was with the phone call. Well, unless the phone call turned out to be bad, why aren't we up here? Then the market rips lower because of the rift between Trump and Musk, which is absolutely absurd, right? But look where we are. So unless they repaired it overnight. I'm just trying to show you how absurd and why these traders are so uneducated and mindless machines are fickle and just change on a dime, okay? But the market will do what it wants to do eventually. So we had an outside day down in both ES and in NQ yesterday, okay? But we're still firmly in a 3-day balance. So the bottom line is this. It came back into balance, which I said would be healthy. So if the bulls is truly going to make an effort to go get the all-time highs, which should happen, we should come out of this 3-day balance to the upside. If you do, you'll be up on all three time frames in ES and in NQ. However, if you come out of it to the downside, now the daily goes from balance to down. The weekly would still be up unless we take out last week's low, of course. But the monthly would remain in balance in ES as we just stretched it. So that's the bigger picture, right? Now, so the 3-day balance is all encompassed inside of yesterday. Yesterday's high and yesterday's low, right? You have non-farm payroll coming out on Friday, so tomorrow at 8:30. So again, you're going to get some major league knee-jerk reaction again when that comes out. I don't care what happens when it comes out. I care what happens from 9:30 on. If we gap higher, well, you're going to be up, at least, right? You're going to be up. If you gap lower, you're going to be down on a daily. If you open up inside of here, expect very, very mixed MGI back and forth and a lot of chop, okay? Join the room and figure out what we're going to start doing at 9:30. And then chart-wise, again, I recap all of these charts top to bottom tonight. There's the daily outside day down. We did 92.5 million shares yesterday. Again, it just missed cracking the top 10. Good range yesterday, $8. Look, anytime we used to say a $4 range in ES and a $5 range in NQ, we'd be happy, right? We've had tremendous ranges this year. Again, yesterday, $8 range, 90 million. We can't complain. Hopefully we keep up that kind of trading range and volume throughout the summer. Thank you for liking and subscribing to this channel. Good luck trading today, and we'll recap the day and the week at 4 p.m.